indulging in weakness is worse than death. That is why in Vedic tradition death is not described like a villain. Even Yama, only in the modern day cinemas is described like a villain. Originally the very word Yama means set of understandings, flowing. Yamaha means flowing, the regulations, the rule. The very word clearly describes Yama, rule, flowing. So it is indulgence in weakness which is a real villain in your life, not death. Indulgence in weakness is the worst thing that can happen to your consciousness. Understand? Every time when your Kundalini is awakened, your body levitates, what you gain is a property for you. Never gets lost. Never you lose it. Every time, every day it is getting added. Anything happens during business hours counts. When you are encouraging the spiritual happenings in you, it directly raises you towards expansion. Death is not destruction, but cherishing the weakness is destruction. The word Yama itself clearly gives you the understanding. Flow, rule. Word itself can give a meaning. I was reading an one-liner. Mistress is the right word for many people. Wife is a mistress. Miss for 1 hour. Stress for remaining 23 hours. Abandon this indulgent weakness. Understand, cherishing weakness, enjoying weakness is worse than any addiction. It is worse than any addiction, like alcohol or the drugs. Alcohol and drugs can waste only your own life, but indulging in weakness can destroy your whole span of living beyond life and death. Addicted to drugs and alcohol can destroy you only in first spectrum, means the physical layer. But addiction to the weakness, indulging in weakness can destroy you in the 5th layer, causal layer. So this will become a deep rooted cancer. Addiction to weakness, indulgence to weakness, indulging in weakness will make you lose the ability to enjoy life. Understand? The capacity to enjoy life is lost when you indulge in weakness. Indulgence in weakness makes you lose the capacity to live. You can't understand. Many times you can't bear happiness. The recent studies on stress, I was reading a research paper on stress. They call stress as 2 types. One distress and another one eustress. Eustress. I was wondering, what is this eustress? They call it good stress. Even while you are having some happy events, moments in your life, when something which you really wanted happens in your life, your body goes through certain stress. It's called eustress. You know, funny thing, your body does not know to discriminate between distress and eustress. For both, it gets on and toned. Both makes you age. Both causes danger. So the only way to save yourself is capacity to adapt yourself to the changes. Means just be a liquid. A small story. Wife is in deathbed. She asks the husband, I will die. Husband says, I will also die. Wife says, why will you die? Husband says, because I don't think I can bear that much happiness. Many times, happiness also kills you. Your body can't stand that much of happiness. It's called good stress. They say good stress and bad stress and positive form of stress. But the body itself cannot physically discern between distress and eustress. Understand? Then what is the way? The only way is learn to be a liquid, fluid. Learn to just understand the situation. Learn to adapt yourself to the situation. Try to look at the situation from the other side also. Otherwise, being desperate will become lifestyle. Try to be always like a liquid. Wherever you are, just be. Marriage is like a public toilet. Those waiting outside are desperate to get in. Those inside are desperate to come out. Your life is almost like marriage only. Your whole life is almost like marriage only. If you are out, you want to get in. If you are in, you want to get out. Means unable to be a liquid, fluid, flowing. The essence of life is the attitude of being fluid. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Biradi, Bangalore, 562109. Contact 09742203311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.